Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 10 starts now.
I've got an officer down in front of headquarters. Fled. I need EMS right now in front of headquarters.
He's been shot. The shot went through the head, it looks like.
When the suspect reached the driver's side door, he fired a gunshot toward Detective Marconi, striking him in the head. The suspect then reached in through the open window and fired a second shot.
All the officers in our city do so much for us every day, and a lot of people don't realize that they sacrifice for us.
About it, this is pure evil when you execute an individual in cold blood.
A 20-year veteran of the San Antonio Police Department is dead after he was the target of an ambush in the driveway of his own workplace.
An unknown suspect shot 50-year-old Benjamin Marconi as he was writing a traffic ticket inside his patrol car just outside police headquarters. Now take a look at this. This is a live look at a memorial for the fallen officer at public safety headquarters right now.
People began leaving flowers, as you can see, and posters with messages of support for police earlier this evening. Our team coverage begins with Eyewitness News reporter Alicia Nieves.
Yeah, I was walking to San Antonio College and I heard shots from Victoria. I was going to Victoria Plaza.
50-year-old Detective Benjamin Marconi, a 20-year veteran of the San Antonio Police Department, the target of an ambush. This man was walking down Santa Rosa and saw the shooting happen.
We saw that a man shot the officer, so we walked up to the car and saw the officer was shot in the head. We turned around and immediately called 911.
Police say the officer was writing a ticket right there in front of police headquarters when a black car pulled up behind him. That's when the driver got out, walked up to the officer's window, and opened fire.
Fired one round in the vehicle, shooting the officer in the head, reached in and fired a second round, shooting him a second time.
Police say the driver then pulled around Marconi's unit, cut through the parking lot, and sped off. Witnesses tell Ken's 5 they saw the driver get on 35.
This is everyone's worst nightmare. Everyone's worst nightmare. The officers on the department, the family, the people who support the police officers, it's everyone's worst nightmare.
The unknown suspect is described as a 5'7" to 6 foot black male wearing a gray shirt and black pants. Police say there are conflicting reports as to whether the man had facial hair. Surveillance footage caught the suspect's vehicle, a black 4-door sedan with tinted windows and black rims.
Unfortunately, like Dallas, like Baton Rouge, it's happened here.
Downtown, Alicia Nieves, Ken's 5 Eyewitness News.
Our thanks to Alicia for that. Now, Crime Stoppers is offering $10,000 for information leading to an arrest. You can call 224-STOP and you will remain anonymous.
And Phil, sadly, this is not the first time a local officer has been killed in the line of duty, but every time it happens, the city never fails to show its support.
Yeah, and this tragedy is no different. Eyewitness News reporter Roma Villavicencio was there to capture the sights and sounds as a memorial took shape right in front of police headquarters.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. San Antonio is voted the friendliest city in the world. And we need to fight back and take our city back. Where can I start putting these flowers for the officer? Everybody's life matters. So that's why I thought I'd come and show appreciation.
I know people are upset about what they think cops are doing, and so they want to retaliate and take officers' lives, but that's not the way to do things. It's not justified.
It's sort of heartbreaking. I came down here just to ride around and enjoy myself, and when I heard that, it just entirely killed my mood. Just sort of punched me in my stomach. I attend the San Antonio Police Civilian Academy. I work with those people every Tuesday from about 5 to 10, just working on the different tactics that they do. You develop a relationship.
I know that their family's grieving, as we are grieving for them as well.
All the officers in our city do so much for us every day, and a lot of people don't realize that they sacrifice for us.
Good to see so much support for our officers. Now, just as the community is reeling over Marconi's death, the same can be said for our city leaders. Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Coe has more from them.
Benjamin Marconi, a father of 2, a dedicated detective with the Special Victims Unit, and a man officers at SAPD called friend.
Ben was a great guy, and people loved him, and certainly he had an aura about him that he was not. If you had to go out of your way not to like.
His tragic death leaving officers in disbelief, especially the San Antonio Police Officers Association president who knew Marconi personally.
A lot of officers out there that are still dealing with it themselves, especially coming up to our holidays. It just makes it even more difficult. And I think, like the chief had said, when most people are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, fortunately, we're going to be burying one of our brothers.
Senseless violence.
And at the press conference today, other city leaders shared their condolences.
When I left church this morning, I checked my phone and saw that there was an urgent message from the chief, and I certainly was floored by what he told me.
And I'm going to have steadfast prayers, not only for the officer's family, but for our community. I mean, this affects the whole community. And make no mistake about it, this is pure evil when you execute an individual in cold blood. There's no motive behind it. There's no justification for something as evil as this.
An evil act against a man who dedicated years to doing good.
It's very hard to find somebody that's willing to do this profession, this job, because of the very thing that we saw today. But our guys persevere. They do it anyways because it's a higher calling. Not to sound conceited about it, but it takes a different kind of person to put the badge on to go out there and do it, because you may not make it home.
Sharon Coe, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
And you may remember the last San Antonio police officer who was shot and killed in the line of duty was Bobby Deckard in December of 2013. He was chasing robbery suspects when they fired shots at his car, killing him. Now, keep in mind, it was just over 4 months ago that someone shot at the building of police headquarters. This was the scene back on July 9th. Investigators say several bullets hit the building and several shell casings were found behind the police station. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Officers say a man was seen running from the area, but no arrest was ever made.
And keep in mind also, it was just 2 days before that, on July 7th, 5 officers were killed in an ambush during a peaceful protest in downtown Dallas. 15 people were shot, 2 of them civilians. The rally was one of many protests of officer-involved shootings taking place across the country that night. The sniper, police say, was identified as 25-year-old Micah X. Johnson. He died after police sent an explosive unmanned robot during a standoff. Dallas Police Chief David Brown said Johnson told officers he wanted to kill white people, especially white officers.
And we are continuing our coverage of this tragedy on our website, KENS5.com. We've posted information of the suspect and the car police believe he may have been driving. You'll also find a reaction from city and state leaders. It's online right now on KENS5.com and the KENS5 app.